right. Well, we're going to try this. Okay. There we go. That's better. All right. All righty. I think we're back. Okay. All right. Let's. All right. So I'm using the Victorian Velvet because it's kind of a muted color. And I'm just using it to back shadow the bow, just to give it a little pop of color. I'll show you guys. It's really hard to see where you're at, but so now we're going to glue this down. All right, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Arlene. I'm a day late, I know. But I didn't see you yesterday because I had to take Sandy to go get roto-rootered. All right. Sewing machine. Just know that while Sandy was getting reamed out, literally, I was thinking about you. And how much fun it would be if you were there tormenting her with me. Hi, Mary. I don't know, but I picked her up. She was so high from the anesthesia. And I put her in the car. She told me like 4 times on the way home. Doctor said that was the cleanest prep. It's the cleanest prep. Oh, it was fun. I'm not a total, once I picked her up, I went and got her a Danish and some water and checked her sugar and all that good stuff. I'm not a total asswipe. Sometimes I can even be nice, Not often. Don't even go there. Don't think that. Anybody says the differ, it's slander. Anybody tries to say I'm nice. Oh. Yeah, that's something you'll never be able to unsee. I'm just sorry. That's part of a family member you don't need to see. All right. It needs something. I don't know. We'll find it. We'll figure it out. Mm. The dog passed gas. I thought Sandy was in here. Oh my. I'm horrible. I know. Okay. So we do have important stuff. Hubbard's got his new schedule. It starts June 1st. Okay. He is going to be going from 4:10s to 5:8s. And he's going to be off on Sunday and Monday. So he's going to be 11 to 7. So it's not going to interfere with this schedule. It still needs something. We're getting there. We are getting there. No. 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 Okay. I like that one the best. Yeah. So I'm going to get my 3-in-1 here. I could use the Fabri-Tac, but, Bog of Eternal Stench. Oh my God, the other day I was on Temu and they had a Ludo doll. You know who Ludo is? He's from the Labyrinth movie. He's the creature that says, Bog of Eternal Stench. Careful when you sit down now. I'm number one.
You're definitely number one.
Probably the only one.
Ooh. Ooh. No, everything's gonna be the same. We're still gonna be having the sale on the 7th of every month. Rain or shine, don't care who goes on, what's going on. Still gonna have my sale on the 7th of every month. It'll still be, we'll work the time so that it works for whatever day of the week it is, during his lunch break or whatever. Oh, I know those sounds. Those are the dulcet tones of, I need to heat up some water to make dye.
No, this is I need to heat up the dye because I put it in last night and forgot to put the paper in.
Oh my God. Wow.
Something happened.
Ooh.
Yeah, I totally put it in and I let it cool down so I get my hands in it. Spaced it completely.
Awesome.
So I'm a little bit out of breath now. What are you showing off your stash?
No, I'm trying to pick a color.
I think you're just trying to show off your stash.
Everybody knows what's in this box. It's Arlene's box.
Why is it Arlene's box?
Because if I die before Arlene, this box is going to get shipped to her.
Oh, is she in love with your seam binding?
And Ricky Racky and...
I thought that was all dudes.
Don't tell dude.
Well, Mike's not going to know to get rid of it before dude comes over.
Yes, he is. It's all in the instructions.
Like he's going to be reading the instructions. He's going to be a pile of goo on the floor.
Dude will walk in and go, "Where's my seam binding?"
He'll have to know you're on your deathbed. You'll flop out of the deathbed, crawl to the box, put a label on it.
I know, right?
Send Mike to the post office and then expire.
I'm good with this for now.
You don't like it?
For now. I don't know that it's completely finished.
Is anything ever really completely finished? In our world?
Not really. Alrighty. So now let's move on to the next page.
I'll tell you who'll be happy to know what's on the stove. Francis.
Why?
I think she's on the Frankie list.
Oh. Candy's back.
Yay, Candy!
Oh.
I went out there to do something else and went, oh no!
This whole time you were thinking that there was.
Paper
Paper.
almost ready to put out, you know? Nope. Wrong again.
Yeah, that's what you get for thinking.
I suppose so. That one brain cell, it's not working so good. He's no good.
He's no Gouda? No, it's sharp. Ha ha ha.
I think it might be a little dull, honestly. Oh, back scratcher. Best thing that people ever invented. I don't know who they were, but they're geniuses.
I don't know, but I think the Chinese have definitely cornered the market on them.
Hey, bamboo is awesome. Just the right amount of sharp.
Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Now we'll put this one up there and then we'll figure out what we're doing with the rest of this.
Alice, do you need anything from Walgreens?
From where?
Walgreens?
No. Why?
Because I'm going to walk down and grab my scripts.
You're going to walk to Walgreens.
It's 20 minutes. I'm going to take a bottle of water, my step counter, and I have your phone number if anything happens. Okay? Mom?
I
I have a bottle of water. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail.
Which way you going?
I'm going to go out this. Let me hold on and turn around. Garage out that way. Or no, actually, garage out that way to Cheyenne and that way. Right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm going to be okay, but first I got to blow my nose, okay?
We'll see. No, you can't go with her. Thank you, Miss Arlene.
Love you guys. Crazy.
I would never say that.
Ooh.
Yes, I would. Okay. So this is PET. And I have to tell you, this is the biggest pain in the. It's PET, but I'm going to tell you it's a PETA. Okay. So. And the reason that it's a PETA is because it doesn't like to peel the backing from the front. And it's a pain in the booty. Watch, it's going to work first time this time. I tried a piece the other day to make sure that it was tape. And I couldn't get this crap to separate if my life depended on it. And there it goes. Seriously? I have to be honest, I don't like using PET in my journals, but sometimes that's all there is, you know? It's a lot further than she thinks it is. I expect to be hearing from her shortly. Come get me. Oh, I forgot to show you this. I got these too. I have no idea if we can use them, but we're going to find out. We can make a tag out of that, though. That would be cool. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, I kind of like that. I've learned, just go until you find the end and then stop, you know? Do not lose your mind. Do not sit here and give yourself multiple options, because you will forever regret it. Got it. Okay.
I'll do that.
I'll be going to get her soon. This needs an implied writing space. What shall we do? Yes, marrying the deadbeat. I got it wrong a lot of times. A few, let's say that. And then I got Hubbard. So we need to put an implied writing space on here. So what am I going to use? Hold on, I think I have it. Hi, Mari. Okay. Let me look. Hold on, we got this one. Here we go. Everyday essentials. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Okay. More. La di da 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 di da. Okay. Glue. Yep, so I got up early this morning because of the dogs. They woke us up early. Ozzy decided that at 6:30 this morning he needed to pee. And so mommy and daddy had to get up. So I got up and I got dressed. And then I came out here and my phone starts going off. Beep, 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 telling me I got messages and notifications. And so I start clearing through those. And noticed that Joe was playing The Feud. The not family-friendly version. So come on. But she was using the Family Feud logo, and they will hit you for that one. So I went over and told her, my experience with that, the whole, threat to my channel and everything, and the cease and desist, and like, wow, okay. And hung out for a while to, give them support. He was playing my game. Yeah, we're going to put it over here. It's crooked. Night, honey. Have a good rest. Arlene is like the hardest working person on YouTube, I swear. Let me think. Let me look at my things. Yes, and now he wants back in the loudmouth. I suppose I will let him in. Hold on. Okay. Oh. I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, we're looking for the things. We have some things. We're going to put this one on. This is Falling Leaves, by the way. All right, so we're going to put this on. We're going to let it dry. It's a bog of eternal stench. It takes a minute. All right, so Arlene is taking a nap. Michelle is sitting with her husband getting a colonoscopy. Candy's probably getting ready for an art class, or she's packing. What's everybody else up to? What are we doing? We all know what I'm doing. I'm gluing things to other things. You made my lunch. Frances is at work. She always works. That's what she's always doing. By the way, guys, I think this one's a goner. We're going to go back to the black ones. Oh, that's right. I forgot you can't really be out in public. Oh, Mary. Maybe I wish you could quit that thing and still be able to survive. I like. I'm cutting it off. See, I just want to point out that this proves that Sandy's brain's in her butt. She went and got Roto-Rooted yesterday. And now today she thinks she can walk to the store.
Morgans.
That's a no. She has lymphedema. Severe lymphedema. She's had it her whole life. Hence the SCO toes. Let's tease her about her little fat toes. She has, however, learned over the years that I only tease her because, what do we got up here? Oh, yes. I remember these. I did these for a project, and then I didn't do the project. So now I guess I could use some of them here. Let me cut this out. We're going to use this. Ooh, yes, we will use these. I like it. I like it. I love it. I won't. No, I don't. Ville de Paris. Whoa, whoa. So. All right. Okay. All right, I'll tell you. So Tuesday, I decided to go live because, Wednesday I couldn't. Because I had to take my bestie to the plumber. Well, just before we went live, I went to sit down in my chair and I had my hands on the armrests and I went to sit down and I missed the chair and the chair rolled back and I fell and landed on my right wrist. I went to the doctor and because I had a doctor's appointment that day, so I went to the doctor and they did x-rays and it's not broken or fractured in any way. It's just a really bad sprain. So I had that for the last 2 days. I've had the stiff one on, but I can't craft with it and I can't drive with it. So I just have the wristband on today so that I can actually, do stuff. But that's why if you watched me on Tuesday, why I kept doing this with my hand, because I screwed it up. So, not my best day. All right, I want to put a ruler piece on here, but I want a full piece. And so to do that, I think we're going to have to use... I don't want to use that. No, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, I'm a quick healer. It'll be fine. What's getting me right now is I've got the... when you have fibromyalgia and you have an attack, you can get pain in your chest. And I had this a few years back, and it lasted a long time, like 2 weeks. Well, I've got the same thing going right now. Basically, the connective tissue for my ribs, where it connects to the sternum, is like it's tensed. And it hurts to freaking breathe right now. And if I cough, forget about it. Because damn. But, we're living. We're living with it, Here we go. There we go. I'm going to put this one on here. Yeah, I think so. All right. Let me see. There to there. Let's put a... Harriet, my pencil again. Freaking cat. Ugh. We'll save that because the last one we made a pretty cool piece of ephemera out of. Muriton. Nope. Oh, good news. By the way, here we go. Ready? So I went to the doctor. So I had lost 37 pounds. I've now lost 39 pounds. Almost 40 pounds. Okay. So I'm in there and I'm talking to the doctor. And, he's looking at my hand. And I said, hey, doc. He says, yes. You have to understand, my doc's a little weird. He is. He's a little strange. But, he'd have to be to have me as a patient. Thought you had fibromyalgia? Yeah, I don't take anything for the fibromyalgia. I refuse to. I kind of like stubbing my toe and having my elbow hurt. What can I say? That's kind of the way I had to explain it to Mike. He doesn't understand it. But so I'm sitting there and I'm talking to the doc while he's looking at my hand going, woman, because he just x-rayed this hand 6 months ago. And I have an old break here that's like 2 years old. And I never had it set. Apparently, I just ignored it. But he and I were sitting there. I got to take this off. It's tight. You can see it's a little swollen right here where I fell. See here, you can see. Okay. Yeah. Just don't lift anything with it. That's all. So we're sitting there and I was like, so doc, and he's like, yeah. Now I've always had low blood sugar and low blood pressure my whole life. But my blood pressure was ridiculous before we went to Oklahoma. It was like 2 something over 1 something. And so in order to get it under control, we tried putting me back on my regular lisinopril. That didn't work. So he upped it 20 milligrams. That didn't work. So he upped it to 30. Well, now I'm getting where I'm tired and I want to sleep during the day because I don't have any energy. And so I've been tracking my blood pressure and my blood pressure is very low. So I said, well, hey, doc. And he says, yeah. I said, could we possibly maybe reduce my lisinopril a little bit since, I've lost almost 40 pounds and, I'm doing better. And he went, yeah, I don't see why not. I said, so we can take it back down to 20. And he goes, no, let's take it back to 10. See where we're at. So he reduced my blood pressure medications. I'm still on a statin, but all of my numbers have come down. I was like 7.6 on my A1C when he decided that I was diabetic. When I went back in, I was 6.3. Now I'm 6.1. So even that's coming down. He's like, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, keep doing it. Because he also has type 2 diabetes. And he can't keep it controlled. And I don't have an issue with controlling it. And I told him, I just do what I know I'm supposed to do. So I am going in the right direction as far as, all of my medication. I think these are too big for in here. I think we're going to have to do some smaller ones for these. Let me take a look. I don't know that I necessarily have any smaller ones right now. We may have to actually make some smaller ones. We could make a little, We can put that in there. That's just a cute little piece of ephemera. I do like these. Aren't they cute? It's just adorable. Let me see. See, these are smaller, but I still don't think they're small enough. I need to get some really small ones. I have to be careful what I say, though, because Amy will walk out here with small tags and dump them on my desk and go, they're yours now. It's a game we've been playing lately. Mari, I can tell you some things that can help you, but obviously I can't give you medical advice. But as somebody who I'm literally like, that was my education, was in nutrition. I was an executive chef for 15 years at some of the best restaurants in the Southwest. I've been a personal chef for celebrities. I've done, when the Clintons were in the White House, whenever Hillary Clinton came to LA, I was her event chef. So I can tell you some things about nutrition. I can give you some food that that would make you think that, oh my God, I'm so cheating here. But so much better for you than what you are getting. I can even tell you what you can eat when you eat out in a fast food restaurant. Because I can tell you this, the one thing that doctors don't have is a lot of education in nutrition. In order to get an MD, they only need like 8 credit hours of nutrition to become a doctor, unless they're going to be a dietitian or a nutritionist or something like that. But I can tell you there's a lot of things that you can do that are small changes that you can make that are going to bring your A1C down. They're going to bring that sugar down. And they're going to help with your HDLs and all that other stuff. Yeah, there is a book called Diabetics for Dummies. But seriously, like, we're working. I'm not happy with Sandra right now because after she fasted for 2 days for her exam, when I took her blood sugar after the examination because she was woozy, her blood sugar was 129, which means normally it's through the roof. And apparently this is a new development, and she has not been in to see her GP. I know this because her GP is my GP.
What's a good number for fasting blood sugar?
For fasting,
Yeah.
it should be baseline right around 90.
And that's what mine is usually, right? I was just curious. So 150 is very high.
Yes. But I've like, when I started this journey, Amy said she'd go with me. When I looked at her and said, let's have pizza, she thought I was crazy. Now
What?
she loves pizza.
No, just stop it. You're always exaggerating shit.
Because she did not think that she was going to like
I'm not a super huge fan of Alfredo pizza.
the Alfredo pizza. But because when I made it, I sauteed the mushrooms for her and we used some grilled chicken on it and we made it a nice, I don't think it's like a dry crispy crust. It's more of a,
It's puffy, and a little crispy, but it's not crunchy like crackers.
right, like a thin crust normally is.
Yeah, and I don't like it thin crust, honestly.
Because what we use to make the crust has a little bit of a bread texture to it, but it still has low carbs.
It's that naan, N-A-A-N.
Yeah,
naan.
it's called naan, N-A-A-N. It's an Indian bread, and the carbs are low in it. And the piece is like this big, and you can have half of that with a pizza. That's a big piece of pizza.
Yeah, it's enough for a meal.
Yeah.
For me, I tend to overeat. I'm going to admit it straight up. I pile on more food than I should onto my plate.
Yep.
To the point that before I was always over full after a meal. And I don't know when I started doing that, but it's been a thing for years.
Yeah. Well, that's like when we make the stir fry.
Uncomfortably full.
By the way,
I miss the stir fry. We're not.
do you know what what I found when I was looking for the Italian dressing?
No.
There's a bottle of peanut sauce in there.
always said real
Yes.
son of a biscuit.
That's why we haven't had stir fry because I've been out of peanut sauce and we haven't been able to find it.
I'll settle for something else.
There's one in there. But
And
yes.
we don't have that pizza often enough.
Yes, Candy, you can have potatoes as a diabetic. You have to cook them and cool them and then reheat them. But if you use red potatoes, red skin potatoes, they actually start out with less carbs.
But you can only have a half a cup to a cup. You cannot have any more than that. And if you're bad with potatoes like I am, you have to measure that shit out.
Yeah, but even when we started this journey, some of the portioning stuff, you were like,
Seems like more than we should be allowed to have.
seemed like more, yeah. One of the things I noticed when we started this was when we started making the stir fry, and I was portioning the amount of sauce.
Because the sauce is where the carbs are.
And you were like, and then you ate it, and you were like, no, that's the right amount. It's
Yeah.
not too much. It's not too
But
little.
I have a tendency to overeat.
Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hello. It really does work, but you have to measure it first. You have to look at everything. It's ridiculous, but that's how we got there. That's how we figured out what kind of bread we could have with 2 slices.
Yeah, there's a bread out there. It's called Chompies. That's good. There's
The sourdough and the Jewish rye.
the marble.
All 3 of those.
Yeah.
The marble rye.
They
the
also have
sourdough,
English muffins.
which are good, and the mini bagels. If you eat just one mini bagel, that is a good amount of carbs. But you have to also balance your meals.
Yep.
You have to have a protein at every meal. You have to have vegetables. You have to have some fruit. You have to have minimal starches. The trick is to balance it and have protein at every meal.
Hold on. Mari, you went to see the nutritionist. Don't eat bread. You need to lose weight. You're 5'5" at 144 pounds.
That's not fat for
No.
fat. I mean, it's not ideal, but that's not obese by any measure for your height.
No.
Holy crap. I'd get a new nutritionist, okay? You don't need a nutritionist that tells you what you need to do and da. You need a nutritionist who's going to work with you on the journey.
Yeah, and Will is a great nutritionist because he was open to the idea that she could have carbs because your brain needs those to work. Don't believe any doctor that tells you have to cut all carbs out because your brain needs carbs to work properly.
And it's not realistic either.
And nobody can have no carbs because it's a ridiculous thing like fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, you need those things. So I maybe would look at maybe getting a new nutritionist. Somebody who's more flexible when it
Maybe
comes.
taking a playbook from the 80s.
Yeah. Mari, if you want, I can send you a couple of recipes that Amy and I use, and some things that I've done that she's tried that she really likes and would actually probably recommend,
Like what?
like the pizza and
The
the
pizza.
cabbage and bacons and all
Yeah,
of
the
it.
cabbage and bacon is a great side dish.
It's great. It's just a meal.
I need something. I need more protein.
You
than
need
what's in
more
the bacon.
protein. Yes.
I'm anemic, so I have to have
She has
protein.
to have protein.
But the perfect start to your day is like a mini bagel, a little bit of cream cheese, and maybe a boiled egg and some cheese or some fruit. You need the protein to start your day.
I get up every day, and I'll tell you what I have for breakfast because it's ridiculous.
But it works.
I get up every morning, and I have 2/3 of a cup of egg whites. I get a pack of bacon, and I cut it into fourths and eat 1/4 of that pack of bacon, which sounds like a lot, but it's only 3 slices.
But she
Okay.
cuts them into pieces so that they don't
They're-
get weird.
Yeah. So they're bite size. I eat an English muffin with butter, real butter, not
The fake stuff.
Not
'Cause
margarine.
is made out of the same stuff that your Tupperware containers are.
and then I eat a bowl of fruit. This is my fruit bowl. It's a big bowl,
Hi, this is Mike with
But she
Cox
doesn't overfill
Advanced
it. She
Technical
just fills it
Support.
to the
Calling on
top.
a recorded
Just to the
line
top.
is Agnes.
Of
And-
cantaloupe or grapes or
Hey Agnes, how you doing
apple
today, man?
slices.
Oh, it's a fun-filled
And
day
then,
every day, never the same thing
I
twice,
drink this,
ever.
which is I call it, Amy and I call it Jello juice.
got your ticket
Let me
from
get an
Florida
unopened
across
one.
my desk.
It's,
I'm reading through this, and it says,
Basically, it's the Walmart version of Crystal Light.
Call and confirm.
It tastes like cherry Jello.
Oh, Okay.
But I
So
literally,
what are the notes
I
in
get up
here?
in the
It says
morning.
it should be resolved,
These are the two we have
or
most
you
often.
show
Yeah.
the appropriate name. If and when you get the opportunity,
These are sugar-free.
test
They
try
taste
it out,
fantastic.
They taste like they have a shit ton of sugar in
when
them.
would be a good time
The
to
cherry
call
has
back
5
to
calories.
verify?
The fruit punch has 0. But here's the thing: carbs, 1 gram, 1 gram. That's it.
Sure.
And
Sounds
there's
good.
no added sugars, so there's no
You
conversion.
want me to give you a call back in like 10
Thank you.
minutes? 5 minutes?
Should go in the
All right,
room and get a can
fantastic.
of
I'll
her.
do exactly that. I'll give you a call back in about 5 minutes, see how things are going. All right?
The other thing I drink is
Thank you,
Fresca.
Agnes. We'll talk to you in a minute. Bye-bye.
Fresca is
Here, it's at there. You can show them the numbers.
Thank you. So this is Fresca. 0 calories. It does have 35 milligrams of sodium. So if you're on a low sodium, but it's only 1 gram of carbs. So, and again, there's no extra sugars in this. So you're not doing the conversion.
But here, just as a comparison
Now,
of what, because this is going to be average for most
Right.
sodas.
so this is a Coke, 140 calories, sodium, 45 milligrams, carbs, 39 grams.
So if you drink 3 or 4 sodas a day,
You're only supposed to have 45 grams of carbs in a meal.
45 to 60 depending.
Right. Then you have total sugars, 39 grams. So now you have to add 39 grams of sugar to the 39 carbs.
So that's basically 60.
Yeah, it's like almost 80. It's 78 grams.
And there are sodas that are worse than Coke.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Pepper is one of the worst. Mountain Dew is
Is
horrible.
there one of them in here?
Squirt is terrible.
You saw the
She
box
should have
on
a-
here from.
Thing is Dr. Pepper down there.
I don't know. Buggy's been drinking.
There's still a few in here. Here, try this.
And I'll be honest, I think that soda is probably the one place where we fall the most.
Oh, that's easy for me. I love soda. And I love the sugar loaded soda. I love
Oh, no, you can get cans of Fresca. They're the same way. So
Yeah.
this one here, sodium 55, total carbs 40, sugar 39. That's 79 total grams
per can. How many of those were you drinking a day?
per can. I was drinking probably 3 to 4 cans a day, at least.
No,
At
that's a
the
load.
end, try more before that.
And there was a point when I was working that I would drink 3 bottles, 3 of the 22-ounce bottles just at work. And then I would have one, like first thing in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, I would
Here.
open these up.
So you see, this is a lot of people drink soda. And this is probably one of the biggest.
And Coke Zero is okay, but you have to watch it because Coke Zero has high sodium.
All the brown sodas are high in salt.
They're all high in salt. So you have to be careful of those. No, but if you want, Mari, I can send you a couple of the recipes that Amy and I use on the regular that are low carbs. I can tell you some things that you can pick up in a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, we learned what you can eat at different fast food restaurants. And some chains are pretty much carte blanche because they
Yeah.
don't have things that are terrible for you as long as you stay away from heavily breaded foods. Like
Well-
you can go to Panda, but don't get the breaded sweet
Right.
and sour chicken.
Because the sweet and sour's already got enough in it, the sweet and
The
sour
sauce.
sauce. Now you're going to add fried chicken to that. That's bad.
And try to pick something that maybe has vegetables in it, like
Yeah.
the mushroom chicken or the string bean chicken.
Right. And like Amy didn't like the rice there and she didn't like the chow mein. I said, they have white rice, sticky rice.
But the portion is okay.
And she was like, what? Well, we went in and she ordered an entree in a bowl,
And
I
it was
think.
No, it was the big entree.
The big entree.
and
And
it was as
huge.
much as one of the meals.
One-
One of the 3
Yeah.
choice meals.
And then, so the next time we went in, I said, why don't you just get white rice? She goes, what? I said, they have it. She's like, So we went in, we got the white rice. She likes the white rice, but she doesn't like their fried rice.
Because I've had that from the regular Chinese place, it's so much better.
I know.
Their fried rice is dog poo comparatively.
Yeah.
And I don't like chow mein at all, if I'm honest.
Yeah. It's squishy noodle thing. She didn't like
It's just
squishy
too
food.
much.
She didn't like squishy food. Now, if I took her to a Korean barbecue where she could get it, the rice be fried, the noodles be fried,
Yeah, that would be fine.
that she would eat.
It changes the consistency.
Right.
So it's a matter of finding what you like and finding a way to eat it that is healthier than what you're currently doing.
Right.
We picked foods we liked and we experimented and found things we could have in their place that were tasty, comparable, but healthy for us.
Yes, healthy. But
Because we didn't go on a diet, we changed our lifestyle.
yeah,
Eating
Which
habits.
is, that's one of those phrases people say now that's bullshit, but it really does have to be a lifestyle change.
yeah, I am. Yeah, I've never been on a diet in my life. I just no, and
I have been, but they're bullshit.
so when we
You
did
lose in the
this,
short term and then you regain, and sometimes you regain more because you've deprived your body.
so when we did this, Amy and I both said to each other, "This can't just be a diet. It's got to be a lifestyle change," and that's how we went about it.
You have to be careful with the brown rice. Still got carbs, ladies.
Yep.
It is a healthier choice, but still has carbs.
Amy,
What?
I need tiny little tag.
Oh, what about those tiny little tags you made fun of me for making you take?
I don't know where they are.
Oh my God. Did you throw them away into the round pile?
No. Never throw anything away. You know that. See if they're in the Amy drawer.
That bitch. I don't know. Would you have just dumped them in here?
To the left, yeah. It would be on the left.
You have some of these?
Ooh, that might work. Let me take a look at one of those.
I don't see them in here.
Like maybe if I cut one of these
My
down.
drawer is a lot of control.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like you.
What you talking about?
Sandra has messaged me. Let's see what this is.
Come get me. I can't make it. Going to sit for a while.
Made it to Walgreens. Going to sit for a while before heading out.
When did she go to Walgreens? Then?
I have no idea, but
She just said she was going for a walk.
her fat butt decided she was walking to Walgreens.
Yeah.
Now, if I know her well enough, there's going to be some kind of chocolate involved.
Well, that's probably okay, Michelle, because you're not going to put in a ton of rice into a drink.
Right.
The same
Well,
way when I
Walgreens
make my
has
oatmeal
that
smoothie, there's not enough oatmeal in it to
Square
do any
candy,
damage.
you know, like Nemesis.
What?
Walgreens has a square of candy up front.
That's Mike's
Candy
nemesis.
does not need candy. She's supposed to. I thought you.
No, she just finished saying she probably had a end result thinking in chocolate at the end of it, and I'm like, yeah, they've got that kiosk.
Yeah, they do.
Thinking it at the end. Yeah,
They do.
they do.
Yeah, but
Evil
We were
bastards.
just talking about her blood sugar, and she's down there in Walgreens buying candy.
No, I didn't say that. She said she's probably got chocolate at the end of it. That's what brought that up.
Well, she could have been going for meds, but I don't know why she wouldn't have asked for.
She
a
said
ride.
she was going for her meds.
She's gonna get candy
Yeah, because she's got to get
Probably
candy
Candy.
and a soda
and a soda.
with a screw top. I love Sandy, but she is not a healthy person.
No, she a junk food, a junkie.
Maury says hi, Hubbard.
Hey Agnes, this is Mike with Cox Business Technical Support calling on a recorded line again. How you doing?
He's on the phone again.
All right.
right,
Hey,
We're gonna
how'd
get
that
this
work
on
out?
here. Let me get this inked.
It's please.
I have more. I just don't know where I put them. They're in a safe place.
I have a buttload of these little tags. There's more than what's in the Amy drawer. They're in the Amy box.
Oh no, there's an Amy box too.
Yeah.
So, and we're not condemning anybody for your food choices. I'm just saying you
Trevor,
have choices.
Is it tavern or
So, out of anybody, I'm not going to take the but, because we already know it can be done.
yeah, I see that. That's messed up. Okay.
The trouble is, people go into their doctor and they
Let
go,
me
yeah,
through
yeah,
this,
yeah, and then
I'll
they go
give you a
home and
call
keep
as
doing
soon-
whatever it
as
is
soon
they're
as I
already
finish
doing.
going
Yep.
through it, okay?
That's called lip service.
Yeah, I'll go through the national database. I'll
But-
check out every line and I'll make sure it's all appropriate.
But you
Let
know
me
she's gonna walk down to the
have a chance to go
Walgreens.
through it. As I said, I just
then
read
she's
the
gonna be
ticket and
stuck in
figured it
bed
was
for 2
big.
days.
So
Yeah, I know.
let me double check everything and see what's going on.
But
And I'll even make it Tavern.
you know, we
not
made some
Travers.
lifestyle changes so that
Okay.
we could be healther. And the
I'll
benefits of
fix
that
this,
are that,
okay?
you know,
Let me
we
take a
both
look, and
lost
I'll give
some
you a call
weight.
back once I'm done. All right.
Mhm.
Thank
um,
you, Agnes.
I'm
Talk
at
to
a
you later.
plateau
Bye-bye.
though.
we have both lost some weight. Our next step is going to be to do some exercises. Unfortunately, I wanted to join Planet Fitness, but I
Did
can't
not
do
do
that
that.
now.
Why?
Oh, you didn't hear about it?
No.
Planet Fitness has now been woke. They're letting men in the women's changing room.
What?
Yep.
Well, we got Mike's attention.
The guy is in there shaving. He's telling them he's in there because he identifies as a woman.
No, I'm sorry. There are some places where that's not okay.
No.
I don't care about public restrooms because there are doors. So who gives a flying F? But
Yeah, I don't care about public restrooms. That's
changing rooms is something different. And it's not like it's a changing room it's all open, you know?
Yep.
Changing room at a clothing store, even okay with me, fine. There's still cloth or doors or whatever.
right.
If I don't want to be, because I don't want to be seen by women trying on clothes. I don't want you to watch me look like a sausage in a dress. That's what happens.
Exactly. Yeah. So people are boycotting them right now. Yeah.
I don't.
Colleges are doing that too.
I'm not woke enough to be in the dressing room with men and women in a like a open where I got to be naked in front of people. I can barely be naked in front of other women. I'm just
Trust
that
me.
way. I've known Els for how long, and she doesn't give a shit about what I have, but I still won't get dressed in front of her, all the way down to nothing.
No, we stay in a hotel. She goes in the bathroom to change. And as a courtesy, I do as well. Because if she doesn't want people looking at her, she doesn't want to look at other people. You know?
I leave some mystery, please. We don't sleep in the same bed. I don't want to see you naked.
Right.
Not you personally, but as a general.
General rule.
But and with diet, you guys, you got to start with the food you like to eat. It doesn't matter if you're eating healthy food if you don't like what it is you're eating.
Yeah.
And that's why we did the pizza and the stir fry and what else did we make?
There's the bacon and cabbage.
Yeah, because we had to find greens that because Els is a corn fiend. She'll eat corn at every meal, but it's full of carbs.
And then, we buy more fresh vegetables and steam them
So we go to the grocery store 2 or 3 times a week for vegetables instead of once a month. Because you got to have the fresh,
Yeah, I've heard colleges are doing it too.
And younger people may be fine with that.
I'm not real happy with that.
I don't. In places where you are absolutely nude, I think that's not okay.
Tavern. Tavern, right?
Yes.
Okay. Making sure someone screwed it up on this guy's account. That's what.
All right, now go lay down.
So now I don't want to join Planet Fitness because
Well, I'm not inclined to shower or change there, but at the same time, I don't want to be in there like.
but one of the reasons of joining Planet Fitness was so that
it was only women.
so that when we traveled,
We could go to anyone we wanted to.
we could go to anyone we wanted to, and if we decided we were going to camp for a night or two,
It's a place to take a shower.
we could still take a shower. But no.
And I don't care. I don't think there's any man interested in what I'm carting around on my skeleton, but that doesn't mean I want to show it to every man who's in the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't. I sure as hell don't. No.
Her hubby says hi to you. Francis's hubby says hi.
Hi. How's it going, Roscoe? Yeehaw. Fun times here.
All right, so I'm gonna get ready to jump off of here. So let's cover the important stuff. Okay, so Joe is playing The Feud. If you want to go over and check that out.
She's still playing?
No. She came in and said hi earlier.
Okay.
But she's playing Family Feud on her channel. I guess she thought it was fun. So she's playing that. And so if you want to go over there and check it out, I don't know what her schedule is, or if she's going to do it on a schedule, or if she's just going to play. I have no idea. But, you know, if you want to hang out, that's always an option. Her channel is Have At It. Let's see what else.
I'll be live tonight doing something.
Amy's going to be live tonight doing something, she says.
I don't know what it is.
She has no idea what it's going to be, but she's going to do something. Let's see. What did we do today? We did 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're going to finish this last page tomorrow, and then we'll move on to the next one. Next section. Okay. He says he's working, but he's sitting there with Francis.
Oh, well, that's okay.
He's working.
I'm working
Air
and
quotes.
sitting here with Els.
So we have that. Let me see. So what's going on? I don't know. I'm not going to put this away. Let's look at what's going on. All righty. Let's see. So today is the 18th. Tomorrow we're going to be doing more of the journal. And then on the 20th, on Saturday, that is when we're going to do the live for the newspaper folio thing. So we're going to be doing that. And then if you come to that class, you'll have the link to the actual live. But if you don't go to the class, the video is still going to release on Sunday. It's just not going to be the live video. It's actually going to just be the tutorial. Okay. And then I have a project coming up on May 1st that I absolutely love. I had a great time doing it. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. Let's see. Sunday, we're going to be playing The Feud. Remember, we give away a prize every week to the top score. And we take the overall top score at the end of the month and we give away a prize at the end of the month. What time is it on Saturday? I haven't got the faintest idea. It's already posted. It's already posted, but I can't look at it right now because I'm in the studio live, and that's in the back of the studio, and I can't get there because I can't get there from here. But it's me, so I'm thinking it's probably sometime in the middle of the afternoon. So if you want to, let me see. Hold on. Wait. I can do this. Well, I can do this. Go to YouTube. Stop chasing the cat. Let's see. Go into my channel. Lives. Okay, this one is going live at 5 my time. That's 6, 7, and 8 across the country. So 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 6, 7, and 8 across the country. That's the time for the folio class.
As a reminder, my live's at 7:15 tonight because Rosemary's on.
Yep. Amy's going to be live at 7:15 because she has to wait for Rosemary to go off. And then
That's not wrong. I can wait for you to
what are you doing tonight?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Something fun.
Amy's having a mystery live tonight.
Possibly jelly printing.
Possibly jelly printing.
Depends on how long your haircut takes.
Yeah, I do have to go get a haircut. You can't help it. It's things traumatic for me. Has to be done. It probably Harry harassed the dogs, to be honest.
I think the dogs are just worked up and the cat's in on it.
Yeah, the cat's in on it. So, get these picked up here real quick. What a mess. I make a mess when I do this. All right, so we are thinking about starting a new game. A different game. We're not going to play instead of, but we're going to play in addition to the ones that we already play. Because, you know, Amy and I have been looking at a few things.
I have a new thing that's starting on YouTube in May.
YouTube or Facebook?
Facebook, I'm sorry.
Amy's going to have a thing going in Facebook in her group.
It's going to be funny.
And it's going to be funny. At least we think it's funny. Not everybody might
Yeah.
think that, but we think it is.
They're like, you're going to have fun, damn it.
Yeah. You're going to have fun. We said so. Don't make us come to your house and make you giggle. It would be awkward for everyone.
Francis will be there every day. I'm not having fun. I am not having
I know.
fun.
Francis will be like, this is so boring.
He said this is going to be fun. I'm not having fun.
You're lying. Just to make us go and tickle her.
Only if you show up with Blueberry Hill.
Yeah, only if we show up with Blueberry Hill. Don't worry, honey, we'll bring you a waffle.
Yay.
She says, heck yeah.
Waffle.
There's going to be people coming to Vegas just to eat at Blueberry Hill.
With us. With us.
I know, with us. So, let's see. That's it, guys. That's all I got. Listen, Hubbard's new schedule is 5/8. He will be working Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7:30 p.m. So it will not interfere with our nights, and it will not interfere with our mornings, and will actually probably let me come on a little more frequently than I do now.
You can do late night stuff again.
But you know, we're going to get that taken care of, and we're not sure about the trip, when we're leaving or anything like that. Amy's trying to get ahead on her dying so that we can, you know, start thinking about taking a trip.
This summer, are we?
I don't think I want to haul two fat women through the Southwest in the summer.
Okay. Bless your heart. September, October then, yeah?
Don't you bless my heart. What a total bitch thing to do.
But that's my MO.
I know. Oh, and Amy dyed some of our lace for me.
Oh, we didn't show the original. I
So
wanted to see. Oh, wow. It did come out. I thought it wasn't that dark.
so that's the original.
Let's see. And that's the Amy dyed.
This is the Amy. It's tea dyed. So we've got that for the journal that we're currently working in.
And that was only in there for a couple hours, honestly.
I know. See how you do me?
You guys, but look, show them this way because it's got like darker
I
and
did
lighter.
show.
Like that.
Look at that.
It's got darker and lighter patches.
It's like a pretty little flower. Look.
I don't know. It looks like it might eat us.
Rah, rah, rah. Okay. We do some weird stuff. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're going to be working on this one here for another couple of weeks. And then, I don't know, we might take some time off. I think what we might start doing is now that we've got the new schedule, I might fit something in so we can get started on those project books that we, you know.
Project books?
This thing that we've been talking about forever and haven't been able to get done.
Your ideas book.
The ideas
what is it,
book.
what do they call it? Society of Idea Keepers.
Something. Anyway, Yeah, so we might be able to, get this started because hello.
You haven't added to it in a while.
Well, because I was going to do it with everybody and,
Stuff happens.
so
Yeah.
if you have a scrapbook, get the scrapbook out. If you don't have a scrapbook, get a scrapbook. There's some in the shops. Any scrapbook will do. If you don't have a scrapbook, just get a 3-ring binder and put some heavyweight cardstock in it. That'll work too. But since Hubbard's schedule is changing and we're going to be able to do a little bit more, we could probably get started doing that.
It's the beginning of
Oh, beginning in June.
June 1st.
Oh, I thought it was
So-
earlier. Then why are they doing it now? Jesus.
And then,
Prep.
if you didn't see this at the beginning, I have some of these I picked up 2 years ago in the
That's a
OKC,
long time.
and they are vintage baby gowns. And you can see they're pretty trashed. So I sold most of them to one person because she was making a baby quilt and a baby journal, and so she wanted them. And so I sold most of them to her, but I do have a few of them still in my stash. So I thought I'd pull one out and we would use it in our sewing journal. So I have this to use. And I think that's everything. All right. That's everything. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button for me. Make a fat lady happy.
Throw chocolate at you?
These are my pokey fingers, see? Pokey, pokey, pokey. Yeah, make a fat lady happy. Don't bug out the Bima. Tell your friends about me. Get everybody in here. What else? Check out my community tab. I have updated it, so it does have all the new stuff in it. I'm adding more videos throughout the month instead of just the Monday ones. So go back and check because there's going to be more videos, not just Monday videos. I'm putting special videos in. God, that hurts. I'm putting my thing back on. Yeah, my wrist is just bugging. Let's see what else. Go over to the Facebook group. We're doing stuff over there. I'm going to be putting in a minute mystery here pretty quick. And just come out, hang out with us. We're cool. But that's it. Listen, until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.